gated community really worth the fees, or is non-HOA living actually the better deal? Let's pull back the curtain and see what life's really like in both. If you're trying to decide between gated communities and non-HOA living, this video will save you hours of research. From costs and amenities to lifestyle, and even the little rules that can make your life a little harder, I'm breaking it all down so you can figure out which one actually fits your life. And make sure to stick around because I'll share a few mistakes I've seen buyers make when choosing between the two. By the way, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I make weekly videos all around Cape Coral and Fort Myers, exploring neighborhoods, lifestyle, and what's really like to live in Southwest Florida. So if you're thinking about making a move or just want to get to know the area better, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And if you're already planning a move, check out the links below. You'll find a free relocation guide and a way to book a call with me and my team. Or just email or text me anytime. I would love to help. Let's start here in Sandoval, one of Cape Coral's most popular gated communities. This neighborhood is a great example of what HOA living looks like. You can immediately feel the difference. There's controlled access at the gate, wide landscaped streets, sidewalks, and an overall consistent look. Homes here range from single-family houses to villas, and many of them were built more recently, so you get that modern Florida lifestyle with open floor plans, tile roofs, and screened lanais. The HOA covers lawn care in many parts of the community, and amenities are a huge perk. Resort-style pool, fitness center, dog park, tennis, pickleball, and walking trails. The vibe feels very planned and uniform. It's perfect if you want that everything taken care of feeling and love having activities right in your neighborhood. Another big part of HOA living are the rules. You can't just paint your house any color or add something to your yard without approval. If your roof needs pressure washing, your mailbox is faded, or you leave trash cans out too long after pickup, you'll likely get a notice and eventually even a fine. That might sound restrictive, but that's what keeps the neighborhood beautiful and helps protect the property values. Now let's contrast that with a non-HOA neighborhood. In non-HOA areas of Cape Coral, you've got a mix of freedom and city regulations. While you won't have HOA fees or rules, there are still local code restrictions. For example, boats and trailers, they can't be parked in your front yard. They need to be stored either behind the house, in a garage, or a carport. And RVs aren't allowed at all. What makes non-HOA neighborhoods appealing is the flexibility. You don't need to ask permission to add a shed, change your landscaping, or update your house the way you want. And while most homeowners keep their properties in great shape, occasionally you'll see a house that isn't as well maintained. That's just a trade-off of having more individual freedom. The upside is that non-HOA homes feel more unique and personal. Every street has its own character and you're not locked into a cookie-cutter look. For a lot of people, that individuality is part of the charm. Personally, I like the freedom of non-HOA living. For me, it's worth not having to ask for permission every time I want to change something on my house. But it does depend on your street. Most homes are well kept, but there's always that one neighbor who doesn't care. Now let's talk numbers. HOA fees here in Cape Coral range anywhere from about $150 a month in smaller communities to $400 in amenity-rich neighborhoods. Sometimes they even include extras like internet or cable. In some cases, they might also cover lawn care, exterior pest control, trash pickup, or even reserves for future repairs on shared amenities like pools or clubhouses. Every community is different, so it's important to know exactly what your fees cover and what they don't when comparing neighborhoods. Then when you compare it to a non-HOA home, you don't pay those fees. But that also means those costs come out of your pocket separately. That means lawn maintenance, pool care, trash pickup, all on you. So while it may look cheaper on paper, you'll want to factor in those services when comparing apples to apples. Amenities are a big draw of HOA living. Pools, clubhouses, gyms, tennis courts, playgrounds. It's like a built-in resort. Add gated entry and you've got that extra peace of mind. But in Cape Coral, even non-HOA owners aren't missing out. Non-HOA homes don't come with built-in amenities, but Cape Coral has city parks, public boat ramps, and miles of canals. So if you're on the water, your dock is your amenity. It comes down to whether you want those perks right outside your front door or if you're fine creating your own version of them. One thing I hear from clients a lot is that gated communities like Sandoval gives them a real sense of belonging. You see the same neighbors at the pool, at pickleball, at the clubhouse events. It feels more like being a part of the community, which is a big deal if you're new to the area. Since we're talking about gated communities, let me show you a real example from Sandoval. Come on, let's go. Today I'm taking you inside a stunning 2-story lakefront pool home. The property offers 4 bedrooms plus a den, 2.5 baths, and a 2-car garage. Step inside through the grand double-door entrance and you're greeted by a bright open living room with soaring double-height ceilings. A dramatic first impression that sets the tone for the rest of the home. From there, you enter the kitchen, truly the heart of this home. It's oversized with a large island, abundant cabinet space, and a hammer-coppered range hood that gives it character. The kitchen opens up with a direct view of the pool and lake, making it perfect for both everyday living and entertaining. Step outside to your heated pool, complete with a protective cage, southern exposure for all-day sunshine, and a picture-perfect view of the lake. And just beyond the screen enclosure, you'll enjoy uninterrupted lake views and peaceful Florida sunsets. Back inside, the first floor master suite is tucked away with private access to the pool and water views right from your bedroom. The ensuite includes his and hers walk-in closets and a beautifully updated primary bathroom with ample counter space and a large walk-in shower. The beautiful staircase leads you to the second floor, where you'll find hardwood oak floors and crown molding throughout. This level includes 3 additional bedrooms, offering plenty of space for family, guests, or even a home office. This home is just one example of what life in Sandoval could look like. By the time you're watching this video, it probably already sold. But if Sandoval feels like the right fit for you, reach out and I'll help you find the perfect home that's available right now. In another video, I'll cover other communities in Cape Coral and Fort Myers. So you want to make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. Whether you're looking for HOA or non-HOA, here's what I tell my clients. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Here are my 4 bullet points I would watch out for. In some gated communities here in Cape Coral or Fort Myers, you'll see something called a CDD fee. That stands for Community Development District. Basically, it's a way the developer finances the neighborhood's infrastructure. Things like roads, sewers, street lights, even the clubhouse and amenities. Instead of paying for all that up front, the costs get spread out over time and added to your property tax bill each year. A CDD is separate from your HOA fee, so even if your HOA is only a few $100s a month, you might still have a CDD of $1,000 to $3,000 a year. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but you definitely want to know before you buy, because it affects your monthly payment and also your resale value. That's why it's important to review communities' financials and understand exactly what's included. Another thing I already mentioned is to be aware of HOA enforcements. They keep the neighborhood consistent through rules and fines. For example, if you don't pressure wash your roof or your mailbox gets faded, or you want to paint the house outside the pre-approved color palette. You're likely to get notice and eventually a fine. And that's how they maintain property values. But not everyone enjoys that level of oversight. With HOA, it's smart to ask for the meeting minutes so you know if there are any upcoming issues. Those minutes can reveal things that you wouldn't know by just driving through the neighborhood. So it's things like if the community is planning a big special assessment to repair the roads or upgrade the clubhouse, or if there are any disputes about rule changes or budget shortfalls. Sometimes you'll even see notes about neighbors who have ongoing violations or legal battles with the HOA. Reviewing those details before you buy gives you a clearer picture of the financial health of the community and whether there might be extra costs or headaches coming down the road. With non-HOA neighborhoods, the pitfalls are a bit different. It's less about rules and more about due diligence. Is the property in a flood zone? Are there city projects planned nearby, like road widening or new utilities that might affect you later? What are the zoning rules if you want to add on or build something new? These are all kinds of things your agent should be checking for you before you decide on a property. HOA or non-HOA? Which one sounds more like you? Drop a comment below. I would love to hear your take on this topic. And if you're thinking about buying here in Southwest Florida, make sure you download my free relocation guide. There is also a link to schedule a call with me and my team. I would love to help you find the right fit. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I post new videos every week about Cape Coral and Fort Myers and what life's really like here. I'll see you in the next one.